Hello and welcome to my channel. It's your friend again, Fabulous. So today I have something very important for us, and it is difference between business name and a company. This is very important. I'm going to be making some vital points that you need to know even if you have been in the business. So don't just skip this video, stay glued to the end to get the gist, which will actually help you serve your clients, your customers very well. All right. So before I go further to what I have for you guys today, you know how we do it. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Encourage me to do more. Let's grow this channel, so that more content. There's a lot to talk about, in this niche, and so that more content can come in, that will help you in your business or in registering businesses for others. Okay, so subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you can get video whenever I release them. Like this video and make comment. Please like this video, it actually helps others to see it. Okay, so like this video, drop a comment. I'm always there. I answer, I reply to every comment, to the channel. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the difference between a business name and a company is what I have to discuss with us today. So let's get started. All right, so business name. What is a business name? A lot of persons have asked this question. What is the difference between a business name and a company? So today I've decided to make a video to define this so that we can get it. So what is a business name? To me personally, in a layman's language, business name is the style of doing business. Okay, so I have a CAC definition here on my screen. As you can see, a business name means the name and style under which a business is carried out. Okay, so a business name may also be may be a sole proprietorship or a partnership. So what does that mean? It actually means that a business can be a sole proprietorship, which is one man business, or a partnership. That means partnership is registered. Any partnership business is registered as a business name. Okay, that is when it is more than one person. When it is one person, it is sole proprietorship. Okay, remember what I said. Business name is a style of doing business. It's a style of doing business. Just like CAC will define on their portal, is the name and style under which a business is carried. It's the same thing. Okay, remember that there can be one man business or more than one man. So when it's one man, it's sole proprietorship, and when it's two or more, it is partnership. So it is sole proprietorship if it's carried out by an individual or a corporate body. So even a corporate body can register a business name and do business. A corporate body, like for example a company, okay, and a company can actually partner with a sole proprietorship as a partner, to register a business name. So that is the gist. Okay, so let's go to let's keep going. So it is a partnership if it's carried out by two or more individuals or corporate bodies, or a combination of individual and a corporate body. Bodies. A business name does not enjoy legal personality. This is the key thing. Okay, a company, private company limited by shares, is a legal person in the eyes of the law. It is a person. It can sue and be sued. But a business name is not. A business name actually, enjoy unlimited guarantee. Are you getting the concept now? That is unlimited liability. Sorry, not guarantee. Unlimited liability. That means the business is not different from the owner. The business is same as the owner. Okay, and the owner is liable to the debts of the business, unlike a private company limited by share. I will get to that and I will define that. So it is not separate from the proprietor. Oh, I haven't stated it here. Or partner for the purpose of liability. You see, so the liability of a sole proprietorship or a partnership is not limited. Okay, so they are liable to their debts. Okay, or to whatever they are answerable to whatever happened in the business. Okay, so let's move on to a company. So what is a company? Okay, so let me define a company. There is something about a company. It enjoys legal personality. A company is a legal person. Yes, a company can sue and be sued. Are you getting it? So the liability of the members are limited to their shares or to the percentage of their ownership or guarantee. You get the concept. So let me define what I have. A company is a business arrangement which enjoy legal personality. It's a legal person. It can sue and be sued. Okay, so any company have a company lawyer that speaks for the company. Okay, and the owners are not liable to the liability. You can't hold them. Their liabilities are limited. That's the concept. That is the gist. Yeah, it is limited. To their shares in the company. Okay, so if a owner of a company owns the 100% share, that means the person liability is 100%. Are you getting the gist? So it's a corporate body or it's a corporate body and separate from its member, that is owner. The liability of members, owners of a company, may be limited by share or guarantee, or may not be, or may be unlimited. Okay, now see, this is the concept. There is a private company limited by guarantee. Is also a type of not for profit organization or business. And what happened in this business is that they are expected, to convert, to put back their profit, into the development of that organization for social good. Okay, so there is an example that can easily that comes to my mind fast. That is the one company that I know is Songhai in Delta Amope Delta State. So it's an agricultural firm. It's owned by the government, but I think the way they register it as a private company limited by guarantee. Okay, so you can either have private company limited by shares or private company limited by guarantee. Okay, so let's move on. Remember, okay, a company may be public or private. Yes, the name of a company must end with the word limited by guarantee, or limited, or their abbreviations LTD, PLC, or on LTD and LTD/GTE. That is for limited by guarantee. Okay, so I don't want to waste more time here because I want to define some things, when it comes to difference. Okay, I want to state something. So difference between business name and the company. So this is where the gist lies. Okay, just like I've said, business name is a one-man business, and when it is more than one, become a partnership. Okay, and it can either be 1 to 20%. It can't be more than that. Okay, and then for a company, it is 1 to 50%. It cannot be more than that. Once it enters 51, it has turned to a PLC. Okay, so it's actually the newcomer, company allied matter, that actually, that CAC started registering, allowing one person to own to register a company. Before it was minimum of two persons to register a company, but now 1 to 50 can register. Okay, then just like I've said before, no distinction between the business and between the owner and the business. The owner has unlimited liability. There is a distinction when it comes to company between the owner and the business. So the business is a legal person. Yes, it can sue and be sued. Okay, business name is easier and cheaper to register, of course. A private company requires legal documentation and expensive. When I say legal documentation, okay, there are technicalities that comes to play when incorporating a private company limited by shares. Number one, writing the business objective. You have to make sure that the business, the objectives of the company are business oriented and legally, smart. Are you getting the concept? So that is it. So that's why I don't recommend individuals doing private company limited by shares registration by themselves, because they make a lot of mistakes. You have to give it to experts like us to do it for you. Okay, so for a business name, they raise capital from personal savings, family, and friends, but company raise capital from each one of their shares. I've made a video where I talked about types of share: equity, common or ordinary shares, and preference shares. Under preference shares, I talked about the redeemable shares, the cumulative, non-cumulative shares, the convertible shares, and the participatory preference shares. Okay, so you can check out the video and understand the difference. Equity shares or common or ordinary shares are founders shares, and preference share are investors shares that you issue out to investors. Okay, so that is it. So let's go on. So in business name, in a registered business name, decisions are made by sole proprietors or partners, or the partners if it is partnership. Okay, but in private company limited by share, decisions are made by the board of directors. Directors of the company can actually be different from the shareholders. Directors of the company are people that are actively involved in the decision making, in the running of that business. Okay, so decisions are made by board of director and bound by resolution. Okay, so in business name, business close when the owner dies. Yes, that is ideally theoretically, yes. But in private company limited by share, business is not affected by the death of the owner. It has a perpetual existence because the owner, the shareholder in the company might not be the director of the business, so the children might start enjoying his or our own dividend. But also in business name, one thing is certain. The children can inherit their father's business and start building it. So that one happens too. So when it comes to business name, no legal requirement for holding meeting. But in private company limited by share, there are legal requirements to hold annual general meeting, file annual returns. Not just annual returns to CAC. Also their to FIRS, so that they can determine their education and company income tax. Okay, so in business name or enterprise, as you may call it, profits earned from the business belong to the owner, to the proprietor, 100%. Yes, but the proprietor has to pay. He has to pay his personal income tax, of course. Profits earned from the business, from a company, are shared to the owners as dividends. Yeah, the dividend of democracy. And is done, quarter by quarter, or however the company wants it. Okay, so let's move on. So in business name pay VAT. Business name, they only pay VAT. No, they don't pay VAT out of their business. Please take note of this. Business name owners, what they do is that they are once they register for TIN, they become government. They are mandated by the law to register for TIN and to serve as an agent of the government to collect tax from consumers, to collect VAT from consumers. So VAT is not a business owner's tax, it's a consumer's tax. Okay, that is value added. For example, if you buy a pen, if you bought a pen for 10 naira and then you added 5 naira to sell it, that makes it 15 naira. That VAT is on the 5 naira. So 7.5% of that 5 naira, is what you will place as VAT. Maybe you have to sell the pen at 16 naira. At the end of the month, you collect all the one naira that you gathered from your sales and pay to government. That is VAT. It's not your tax. You're supposed to put it on your product as when you are charging. You're supposed to put that charge when you are charging your clients. Okay, so they pay VAT. Proprietors pay his or her personal income tax, of course, to the state government, while VAT is paid to the federal government. Okay, so in company, they pay VAT. They pay company income tax and education tax, and depending on the nature of that company, okay, there are other type of tax that they can pay. Okay, so directors also pay their personal income tax, of course. So that is actually the difference between business name and a company. Please, if you have any question, okay, a company also has, I've talked about that, MEMAT, okay, that is talking about the memorandum of association and article of association, which serve as the law that governs the business. Okay, memorandum of association, like that states, the business objectives and the directors and the shareholders, the secretaries of the company. Okay, but business name, I think the only thing that business name has is called a statute declaration. a statute report. Okay, that is where the names of the proprietors are listed. Okay, so that is it. All right, so other types of business formation: limited by guarantee, incorporated trustees, limited partnership LP, limited liability partnership LLP, that kind of thing. Okay, so I believe that with this little video you understand the difference between business name and a company. So please, before I go, thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel, like and make comments, and you will be supporting this channel to grow. I still remain your friend, Fabulous. Please feel free to drop comment, or contact me if you need any of my service in pre-incorporation and post-incorporation services. I can help you out. And if you're an agent, please, drop a comment or make contribution to this channel, and I appreciate it for that. Thank you very much, and see you in my next video. Bye.